Huntsville is once again caught in a storm that no one saw coming. The quiet moments never last long in this city, especially when Martell Holt and Arionne are involved. Every time people start to believe the dust has settled, something new comes up to shake the ground beneath the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This time, the tension has reached a point where everyone, from the cast to the fans, can feel that something big is about to explode. Martell and Arionne, better known as Coleslaw, have once again become the center of attention, and the ripple effect is spreading fast through every corner of Huntsville's drama circle. Word around town is that Martell and Arionne are back to stirring up trouble, but this time, it's not just whispers behind the scenes. There are talks that Arionne might be finding her way closer to the show, whether officially or through quiet involvement behind closed doors. That one rumor alone has already caused panic among the cast members. People are saying that some of them flat out refuse to film if she's involved in any way, after years of tension, side conversations, shade, and emotional pain. The idea of Arionne stepping into the spotlight again is setting off every alarm possible. Let's be honest. Arionne has been one of the most talked about figures connected to this show without even being on it. Her name has been part of every major argument, every confessional, every social media post that caused chaos. Whether people like her or not, she's had a hold on the conversation for years. So, if she really is trying to come into the picture again, that means Huntsville is about to face one of its most explosive moments yet. The cast is tired, the fans are divided, and Martell is once again standing in the middle of a storm he can't seem to escape. Martell Holt's life has been nothing short of drama since the show began. He's been the man everyone points to when something goes wrong. Whether it's court issues, social media arguments, or rumors about his relationships, Martell's name always ends up at the center of it all. He posts, deletes, defends, and then goes silent. It's a cycle fans have gotten used to, but lately, it feels different. The energy around Martell is heavy. He's not just fighting social media noise. He's surrounded by real tension that could change the show forever. Because this time, it's not just about him and Arionne. It's about how their drama is pulling everyone else into the fire. Marsaw and Maurice Scott, Kimmy, Letitia, and Miss Wanda. They're all being dragged into this mess, one way or another. Everyone has an opinion, and everyone's loyalty is being tested. Miss Wanda, who has never been one to keep quiet, is once again speaking up. She's been loud, confident, and unapologetic, saying that people are lying, twisting stories, and trying to make things worse than they really are. But if you've watched this show long enough, you know that when Miss Wanda talks, you have to listen carefully. Even when she exaggerates, there's usually a bit of truth buried underneath her words. Miss Wanda said she doesn't believe half the rumors floating around. She claims people are trying to make her daughter look bad, and she's not here for it. But as she talks, she keeps dropping hints, little details that make everyone wonder what's really going on. Because the truth is, when there's this much smoke, there's always some fire. The cast can act like everything's fine, but the tension shows in the smallest ways. The way people avoid filming together, the way certain names are never mentioned, the sudden silence on social media when something messy happens. It's all too obvious that something big is brewing. There are also rumors that Carlos King himself, the mastermind behind Love and Marriage Huntsville, might be considering a bold move, possibly bringing Arionne into the show. Fans have been divided over the idea. Some think it's the boost the show needs. Others believe it's crossing a line that can't be undone. But Carlos knows one thing for sure. Every time Arionne's name is mentioned, the internet explodes. Whether people love her or hate her, they watch. And in television, attention means everything. So the question becomes, is Carlos willing to risk the peace of his cast for higher ratings? From what's being whispered, some cast members have made their stance very clear. Marsaw and Letitia reportedly don't want to film with Arionne at all. They've seen how messy things get when her name comes up, and they don't want to be part of it. And to be fair, it's not hard to understand their point. Arionne has made claims for years, claims that certain people in Huntsville aren't as faithful or as innocent as they seem. But every time she's made a bold statement, she's never followed it up with solid proof. No screenshots, no photos, no receipts, just stories. And in this world, stories without proof are dangerous. Still, what if this time she does have proof? What if that's the reason some people don't want her around? Because the truth is, Arionne was there, close enough to know details others only guessed about. She's seen things, heard conversations, and been part of moments that never made it to the cameras. If she decides to tell everything she knows, there's no telling what could come out. That's why her potential appearance has everyone uneasy. Because one wrong move, one careless confession, and everything could unravel. Then there's Kimmy Scott. Calm, smart, and usually the voice of reason. Kimmy surprised everyone when she said she would be open to filming with Arionne. That's not something most of the others would even consider. Kimmy has always been more mature about these things, focused on resolution and peace rather than drama. Maybe she's just tired of all the whispers and wants to get things out in the open once and for all. Or maybe she knows that if the situation is handled face to face, it loses its power. Whatever her reason, her willingness to engage makes her stand out from the rest. But even then, it's hard to see Marceau or Letitia following her lead. They've been through too much, and they've been accused of too many things to trust someone like Arionne in that setting. Miss Wanda, of course, had to get involved again, and as always, her loyalty is to her daughter. She said Letitia isn't leaving her husband unless she sees something with her own two eyes. In other words, rumors don't move her. Proof does. That's a mother protecting her family, no matter what it costs. But that kind of blind loyalty can also be dangerous, especially when there's real tension bubbling underneath. Every time Miss Wanda opens her mouth, fans pick apart her words like detectives, trying to find the hidden meaning. Every sentence turns into a new headline, a new theory, a new spark for chaos. Some people believe the producers are getting ready to use Martell's ongoing personal issues as part of the storyline. The talk about skipped court appearances and his legal troubles might not just be rumors. They could become reality TV content. Imagine cameras capturing Martell trying to explain himself, or even facing off with Arionne on screen. That kind of scene would pull viewers in instantly, but it would also expose real pain, real embarrassment, and real consequences. Turning someone's personal life into entertainment always comes with a cost. But in Huntsville, the line between real life and television has been blurred for a long time. At this point, fans are wondering if all of this is a setup, a plan to build suspense and boost attention before a new season. Maybe Arionne isn't actually joining the show. Maybe it's all just smoke to get people talking. But if that's the case, it's working because everyone is talking. The discussions online have reached new levels. People are picking sides, debating loyalty, and dissecting every single thing Martell and Arionne post online. Huntsville hasn't seen this much chaos in a long time, and it's only getting worse by the day. But beyond all the rumors and the noise, there's a deeper story here. Martell Holt has been carrying a lot. You can see it in his face, that mix of pride and exhaustion. He's been trying to look strong, but everyone can tell that life is wearing him down. The constant judgment, the broken relationships, the loneliness of being the one everyone blames. It's taking a toll. No matter what he says or does, people keep bringing up his past. And now, with Arionne back in the mix, it feels like his progress is slipping away. Every time he tries to move forward, she's there, a reminder of the choices that changed everything. Arionne, on the other hand, has been moving differently. She's learned the art of silence and shade. Post and delete. Post and delete. It's her new game. 1 minute she's throwing hints, the next she's acting unbothered. But make no mistake, she's watching everything. Every episode, every interview, every live. She knows exactly what's being said about her. She's like a quiet storm waiting to strike when the moment is right. And deep down, everyone knows that when she finally speaks, it's not going to be gentle. She's been holding a lot in for years. Meanwhile, the rest of the cast is trying to survive the tension. Letitia is doing her best to keep up appearances, smiling for the cameras and standing beside Marceau like everything is perfect. But her energy gives her away. When Martell or Arionne's names come up, her expression changes. Her smile fades. You can feel the discomfort. Marceau, on the other hand, plays it cool, joking, laughing, pretending he doesn't care. But people close to him say otherwise. He's paying attention. He's nervous. Because if any of those old rumors that Arionne hinted at ever turned into proof, his calm image could crumble in seconds. Maurice and Kimmy are also in a strange position. They've tried to stay neutral, but neutrality doesn't work in Huntsville. When drama hits, it hits everyone. Maurice gets defensive every time someone mentions Arionne, like he's hiding something or just doesn't want to add fuel to the fire. Kimmy tries to keep the peace, but even she can feel how unstable everything has become. Secrets can only stay buried for so long, and in this circle, nothing stays hidden forever. And then there's Miss Wanda again, loud, bold, and protective. She's been popping up on live videos defending her daughter and calling out anyone who talks bad about her family. She says people are lying and that everyone better keep her family's name out of their mouths. But even as she defends them, she keeps giving fans little clues about what's really going on. She doesn't realize that every strong statement she makes gives people something new to investigate. Every word from Miss Wanda becomes part of the next social media storm. Through all this noise, the truth is that Huntsville is breaking apart piece by piece. The friendships that once held the group together are weakening. The trust is gone. Every person seems to be looking over their shoulder, wondering who's talking about them next. And the most shocking part is that no one seems ready to fix it. Everyone is too busy defending their side, proving their version of the truth, and making sure they don't look like the villain. If Carlos King really is planning a secret move, whether it's Arionne's return or a major cast shakeup, it could change everything. He's known for turning chaos into television gold. He understands how to use tension, how to make viewers sit on the edge of their seats. But this time, even he has to be careful. The cast is fragile. The relationships are damaged. If the wrong person is brought in at the wrong time, it could destroy what's left of love and marriage Huntsville. The truth is, everyone in this story has something to lose. Martell risks losing what little respect he has left. Arionne risks becoming the most hated woman on reality TV if she can't prove her claims. Marceau and Letitia risk having their marriage questioned again. Maurice and Kimmy risk being caught in someone else's war. And Miss Wanda risks pushing things so far that no one will listen to her anymore. The lines between truth, loyalty, and survival have never been thinner. At this point, the fans are just waiting to see who breaks first, waiting to see if Arionne will finally speak her truth with proof, waiting to see if Carlos will make that bold move everyone's whispering about. Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: Huntsville will never be the same again. The calm is gone. The peace is fake. The walls are cracking. And the people who built this show are standing on a foundation that's starting to fall apart. So as the rumors grow louder and the tension rises, all eyes are on Martell and Arionne once more. Their story is the one that started it all, and now it might be the one that ends it. Huntsville is about to witness another chapter of betrayal, loyalty, pride, and payback. And when the truth finally comes out, it won't just expose secrets. It'll reveal who was really standing on solid ground and who was just pretending all along.